Can you hear me now? Can anybody hear me? TMA can't hear me? Oh, you can hear me now. Okay. They can hear me now. Yes, I'm clearer. We're good now? Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Hi, everyone. I was saying hi to everybody. How's everybody doing? Hi, Christine. Hi, Santa. How are you? Hi, Candy. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Sturgis. How are you? Hi, Mike. Hi, Violet. Hello, everyone. Christine is next. General reading for Christine. General reading for Christine. General reading for Christine. Let's see. General reading for Christine. Oops. This card came right out for you. One flying. Let's see. General reading for Christine. What does Christine need to know? I'm also doing past lives reading if anybody wants to know how your past life is affecting your now. Let's see. General reading for Christine. And Beastie is going to be talking to everybody. She has a lot to say. Oh, poor Beastie. Love your energy and readings. Oh, thank you. I probably have enough energy to share sometimes, but you know. If only I could transfer it to other people, eh? For the Seven of Swords. I don't know why I wanted to start with the Seven of Swords. I usually start at the other end. But for the Seven of Swords, I do feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's like you or someone else is like attempting to get away with something, or trying to figure out if you should do it or not. I'm just kind of like feeling this energy is like, you know, can I do this and get away with it, or like can I do it and succeed in it? I'm not quite sure how that energy is going, but I kind of feel like there's some sort of energy along those lines. For the Justice, being the light, I do feel like there's this energy of just trying to figure out some balance. Not quite sure what that is about, if it's about like going forward with your decisions or plans or whatever the energy is, or not going forward. I just kind of feel like there's a lot of, not a lot, but like something that is not right within yourself, like something that's not really balanced, if that makes any sense. For the Five of Pentacles, being in the light, I do feel like there's this energy as well. Like it's either a difficult decision. I'm not quite sure if you know what this is or if it's something that's coming. I just kind of like feel that there's some sort of inconsistency with making a decision about it, or I don't know if it's like a work situation or just something where you're struggling to move on because you haven't really quite fully made that decision to move forward. If that makes any sense, I have no idea. But the Three of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel like there's also an energy of having some sort of communication or creative block with this, whatever this is. I feel like whatever this is kind of like holding you back from moving forward. So I'm not sure if there's not like anything you've been thinking about and haven't really decided. You're struggling to find work. Okay, huh? Like I don't know if it's like you're not sure where to apply, or you're not confident in applying to other places that you haven't been applying to, because I kind of feel like there's this back and forth. But I do feel like there was something you thought of or something you thought about doing that you haven't done, and I feel like you can't move forward until you finalize that decision, if that makes any sense. It seems like that is like something that is really holding you back from moving forward in like any direction. Just like making that decision and not feeling like, I feel like whatever this is, not deciding is kind of like trapping you in this energy of not moving forward. But that's what I got. feel like that is a really strong energy around you, Christine. So if you don't want to do it, you like make sure that you're not going to have any regrets letting that go. Or if you need to find more information about it before you decide, then maybe it might be something to look into. Alice, will I get the recognition and reward I deserve on my current project at work? Okay, so Alice, get the recognition and reward that they deserve on their current project at work. Alice, get the recognition and reward that Alice deserves at work. Let's see. Ooh, these ones want to come out. Okay. For the Justice is in the dark. I do feel like there is some sort of energy around something not being fair or something not being right. So I'm not quite sure if like you did a great job and you do deserve that recognition and reward, but it's gonna be given to like somebody else and that won't feel fair, or they just won't make a big a deal about it as they probably should, kind of thing. I'm not quite sure what that is about, but I do feel like you are going to get recognized. So I'm not quite sure if that is just about the reward, because with the Six of Wands and Light, I do feel like you are going to get recognized. Someone is going to notice your project that you've been working on. For the Nine of Wands being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of hustling and maybe even being a little bit overly invested in your work or this project. Not quite sure what that is. Yeah. There is the Six of Cups as well in the dark. So I'm kind of like feeling that some sort of energy is holding you back as well. But I do feel like you're already getting the recognition. So I do feel like there's maybe some strange energies around the reward of some sort. I don't really feel like it's a bad thing, except the disappointment of not getting that reward, you know? Yeah, but I do feel like you will get recognized though. Like the cards say, it does feel like it's unfair. You should get recognized and the reward and everything, right? Because I feel like you did a lot of hard work on it. Maybe too much work on it, actually. So, hi Violet, how are you? Spiritual Goddess, what is Kachinya? Am I saying that right? Plotting against me. Ooh, for Spiritual Goddess. What is Kachinya plotting against? Spiritual Goddess. Hi. Let's see. Ooh, what is this about? I don't feel like they're plotting anything against you. Like, to me, it's kind of like feels like they're planning a party or a surprise party or something like that. Let's just see, though. It wasn't the energy I was expecting for that question. What are they plotting against Spiritual Goddess? I do feel like there's this energy of something coming together, though. I do feel like they want to talk to you about something. So I feel like this is more against communication. So I don't know if they're like talking about you to other people or like gossiping about you kind of energy. For the Queen of Swords, though, I do feel like you are going to figure out what this is soon. Like, I do feel like really soon you're going to figure out what is going on. You're going to get the truth or the clarity of what this is about. For the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like there's this energy of... I feel like whatever they are plotting, whatever they're planning against you, is not going to go in their favor. I feel like it's actually going to go in your favor. So I feel like it's either going to backfire on them and benefit you somehow. But I feel like if it's not quite that, it's either just not going to work and it's just gossiping about you, and other people are like, Spiritual Goddess is not like that. So, they're not going to really listen. They're not going to take that the way you're thinking that they will. their timing on the whole thing is off on their part, I'm feeling like, but the timing is perfect for you. So I do feel like whatever it is that they think is they're plotting against you is going to end up being something in your favor. They're going to take your side and not their side. So yeah, that's what I got. Hi, content. Hi, Angel Dreamer. She's been gossiping for sure. Okay. I feel like people are just not going to believe her, or they're going to see right through her, and they already know the truth, so. Yeah. I would just, like, ignore them, and, yeah. Tammy, what should the possible outcome of filling my report? So what would be the possible outcome for Tammy filling out her report? Let's see. What is the possible outcome of Tammy filling out her report? Ooh. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. For the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy of some sort of opportunity, but I also feel like making sure you're paying attention and doing your report properly. Because I do feel like if it's not done the way they want it done, or the way it should be done, or if you miss something, or I don't know. I just feel like there's energy with the Eight of Pentacles. Like, just be careful that you're doing it right, or you're not missing anything, or, you know, that everything is the way it's supposed to be. I'm not quite sure what the report is. Just feel like, you know, make sure it is done the way that it should be, and that may open up some sort of opportunity for something as well. With the Tower being in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy of, I don't know if it's just like filling out this report is kind of like not something you want to do, or not something that you were expecting. Yeah. But I also feel like this is kind of like an obstacle for you to overcome as well. For the Empress being in the dark, I don't know if it's just, I don't know if it's like a work problem or some sort of thing, but I feel like there's just, I don't know, it's kind of like feeling this weird energy, like, it just, they want you to do it done right, but at the same time, the energy is like, it doesn't matter what the report says. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. I'm just feeling like, you know, the Eight of Pentacles is like, it has to be done right, but then the Empress is like, it doesn't matter what's written on it, just do it kind of energy. I don't know. That is weird. There is a Nine of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like doing this, you will, I don't know what the report is about, but I do feel like it's going to be not really a positive outcome, but an outcome that you're expecting. So I'm not quite sure what you're expecting out of this, but I do feel like it's going to go close to what you're expecting will happen. But that's what I got. Kind of weird. Do it perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't know, maybe that is your mind's energy, but I feel like it won't be that bad either way. Eliza, view of R while watching my Facebook account. Okay, so what is R's view while watching Eliza's Facebook account? Why are they watching Eliza's Facebook account? I feel like they're thinking about you, and I do feel like they want to see how. I feel like they're watching your account, Eliza, because they want to know how they feel about you, or they want to know if there's still a connection between the two of you. I'm not quite sure what your relationship is, but I do feel like they are watching you. They are thinking about you. I feel like they're waiting to catch you in a lie of some sort. I'm not quite sure what that is about, just because the moon is in the dark, and the Five of Wands is in the dark. Kind of like they want to catch you doing something, but I feel like they're not going to, or they're not going to find what they're looking for, if that makes any sense. Because with the Nine of Wands, I mean the Nine of Swords, I do feel they're kind of like you're gonna be disappointed by this. You know, with the Moon being in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy of them not being settled with whatever decisions they made before or what decisions they are making now, or somehow they're not settled with the motives that they have. With the Five of Wands in the dark, I do feel like something is challenging them, so I don't know why they think they need to keep an eye on you for whatever reason. But that's what I got. Whatever it is, I feel like it's not going to go the way they want it to go. Um, yeah. That's what I got, though. Hi, Tay. How are you? Pink, what can I expect next week? Ooh, what can Pink expect next week? 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 Ooh, the King of Queen, the King and Queen. Wow. Okay. I feel like next week is going to be very emotional for you. You know, you got 3 cup cards here, and they're like, you know, the major ones. So I do feel like it may be a little bit of confusing emotions, but it's definitely going to be emotional. With the King of Cups being in the dark, yeah, I feel like there's some energy of someone not filling up their end of the deal of whatever you're expecting this week. I don't know if it's like a work situation where someone's just not gonna show up and you're just gonna have to like pick up the pace on their part. I don't know what it is, or expecting something to happen and just not working out the way you're planning it or the way you're visualizing it to work out. And that's just gonna make you emotional or feel emotional, or the people around you are gonna be emotional. I do feel there's gonna be some confusing decisions or just confusing offers presented to you as well. That may also cause some emotions. I do feel like it's really important to really listen to your instincts and your intuition. Like if it doesn't feel right, you know, trust that. For the King of Swords, I feel like that someone's gonna run from responsibilities. So I don't know if like if you work somewhere and someone's not gonna show up and you're gonna have to do their work for them or whatever. I just feel like someone, or I don't know if this is like a partner they have or whatever. Someone I just feel like is just gonna try to escape their commitments or kind of leave you hanging. But I feel like it's gonna be emotional. That's what I got for you, Pink. Excuse me. Makes sense? Oh man. Hopefully their energy changes and they don't do that to you. Excuse me, sorry about that. I'll be right back actually. Amira, will I be a model? Yes or no? Will Amira be a model? Let's see. Will Amira be a model? Will Amira be a model? Will Amira be a model? 10 of Swords is a no card, but let's see. Will Amira be a model? Tower is definitely going to be challenging. Huh. Interesting though. It says no, and then it's going to be like challenging with the Tower. The 10 of Swords, I also feel like there's an energy of kind of like depending how well it goes. You know, like sometimes when you do these modeling things, there's like judges, and depending how you react the first time you don't get picked, I feel like will determine if you get another chance. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. So I do feel like it does depend on your mindset and what you're thinking and how you're going to deal with the situation. The Ten of Cups, I do feel that there will be an opportunity of some sort. I'm not quite sure what the opportunity is. The Ten of Cups, represents success. Also represents some unexpected guests sometimes. So maybe someone there you may not realize is there. Maybe you know them and now have a good connection if that happens. For the Eight of Wands, though, I also feel like there's kind of an energy about it being a hectic timing, or not the right timing for you to do this, or not the right timing for them to help you be as successful as they think you should be, kind of thing. I don't know. It's kind of like a no yes. If that makes any sense. At first it was like, no, it's going to be too challenging. Then there may present an opportunity for success, but then it all depends what that energy is. Maybe some, hectic timing. Timing may be off a little bit. Yeah, that's what I got. Hi, Gabby. How are you? Which casino should I go to? The beach one, the regular one, or the guitar one? Okay, so for Mike, which casino should Mike go to? Should Mike go to the beach casino? Page of Cups is kind of like a maybe, but some people call it a yes, so there could be a good possibility of you going to the casino at the beach. Will Mike go to the casino at the regular one? Will Mike go to Mike's regular casino? The world is in the dark, so maybe, but maybe not. Will Mike go to the guitar casino? The Five of Wands want to come out, and that's like a no. And the Emperor was in the dark, so it's probably not the good guitar one. So I bet it'd be either the regular one or the beach one. Probably more likely the beach one, just because the page is in the light and the world is in the dark. But that's what I got for you, Mike. Hi, Violet. I didn't know if I said hi to you already or not. Angel Dreamer. Divine Grace. T's feelings towards Divine Grace. Is he serious? Ooh, that's a good question. What are T's feelings towards Divine Grace? Is T being serious? This one wants to be out. How is T feeling towards Divine Grace? Is he being serious? Let's see. I want to come up. The Empress want to come out. Okay. I do feel like there's some sort of energy. I do feel like he believes that he's having good intentions. And I feel like he does have feelings towards you. With the Empress being in the light, and I jumped right out. So I do believe that he does have feelings towards you. I do believe that he feels like he's being serious, but at the same time, I'm feeling that T also is having some self-doubts about it. I don't know if it's just about worrying about how you're feeling, and if you're serious, what is causing some of this, them doubting themselves and wondering if this is really going to happen. For the Nine of Wands being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of, again, like worrying that this is not going to work out. Like I feel like there's a lot of worry about that. Like this is just going to fail. The Two of Swords, they do feel like this is a decision that they want to make, but they also know that there's some emotional detachments here as well. So I don't know if it's that just them having their own doubts and their own negative thoughts about this not working out is what's causing this energy of making you question their intentions. There is the Ten of Swords in the dark. You know, Ten of Swords in the dark is better than in the light, right? So I do feel like they do want to have that chance with you. They do realize there may be some changes or some challenges here, but I do feel like they're ready for those obstacles, or they're ready for whatever it takes to make this work. So that is some good energy. And there is the Empress in the light. Again, I do feel like there is some good intentions, good energy there, but I do feel like there is an energy about why you be questioning how they're feeling and if they are really serious. So I feel like this is a conversation the two of you need to have about the changes that would occur if the two of you got together, and what your boundaries and expectations are going into this relationship. I feel like would make T feel more comfortable with their decision. That's what I got. Hi, Sherry. Oh, the long distance. That would be the challenge, right? The long distance. Yeah, definitely. The long distance would probably be that challenge. Yeah. Gotcha. You're welcome, Grace. Candy, general love reading. Ooh, general love reading for Candy. General love reading for Candy. Let's see. General love reading for Candy. General love reading for Candy. Oh. General love reading for Candy. I don't know if you're the one that's blocking some of this love energy or if it's someone else. For the Ten of Cups, being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of missing someone or someone's missing you. I'm not quite sure what that is about, but I do feel like there's a troubled heart there. Like somebody is really missing you, or you're missing them. You know, tarot can always go in reverse. I'm not quite sure how this is working out for you, but there's a lot of missing. I'm feeling like whatever it was when you were with this person, it didn't work out because they were too controlling, or they wanted to be in control, or something like that. The Page of Wands, Page of Swords, I don't know why I want to say the Page of Wands. Page of Swords, they are thinking about you. They are wondering what you're doing and what's been going on. So I do feel like this is someone that you've been with before that is coming through. There is a Ten of Swords. So I do feel like there was an energy of them, not like a good reason why it didn't work out before, but I feel like now they've realized that and they would like to have another chance. They would like to make it up for you with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. I do feel like they felt like they weren't in a good place at that time. They know that they were controlling. I don't know. It's up to you, but this this person is coming true. Must be the Leo. Oh, you moved on? Thank God. Okay, yeah. It's like, they're... I feel like they're still, like, keeping an eye on you. They're still, like, really thinking about you. Sorry, Candy. They're the ones that came true. They came through. Not true. Came through. Yeah, I remember that now, yes. Oh man, you'll have to join the list again and see if we can find somebody else. Find someone else's energy. Wild, oh, wild. I say wild D. I don't know if D is wild, but for Miss Honey Love, will D contact Miss Honey Love? Will D contact Miss Honey Love? Will D contact Miss Honey Love? Are you dating a Cancer now? Oh, sweet. Cancers can be lovable. They can be stuck in their heads, though. Miss Honey Love, will D contact Miss Honey Love? Will D contact Miss Honey Love? The Seven of Pentacles. For the Seven of Pentacles is a yes card. Let's see. Will D contact Miss Honey Love? Will D contact Miss Honey Love? Page of Cups. I feel like they will contact you again. Yes. They will contact you again. Seven of Pentacles, they want to make plans with you. They will contact you again. Maybe they're trying to decide when's the right timing or where's the right place to go. They're trying to visualize that. The Sun, they're wondering when the next opportunity will be. So I don't know if they're waiting for you to contact them. But I do feel like they are thinking about contacting you. I feel like it's going to be soon too. So I don't know if it's like on the weekend or... That's what I got. Beastie, you're too noisy. Beastie? What? Beastie wants to say hi to everybody. The baby, energy reading for the baby. Energy reading for the baby. What is the energy around the baby right now? What is the energy around the baby right now? Beastie. Ooh. For the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands, I do feel like somebody is thinking about you. I do feel like that is the energy that's around you. That somebody is really thinking about you. Like that's all that they can think about right now. I don't know if somebody's mentioned you, and since they mentioned you to them, that they can't stop thinking about you. For the King of Swords being in the light, I do feel like, again, like they're really thinking about you. They have compassion for you. They want to get to know you better. For the Ten of Wands, I don't know if this is someone who has helped you before or helped someone who knows you. I just feel like there's this energy like helping is involved in this energy. For the Ace of Wands being in the light, I do feel like they do want an opportunity with you or start something with you or the opportunity to start something with you. I don't know if you inspired them. Like, I'm not quite even sure if this is like a love situation or a work situation. Because I feel like you can go either way or both at the same time. Because I feel like they worked with you before. So I don't know if they worked on a project if you worked on a project with them or they want to, I don't know what this is. But someone is really, really thinking about you. And they want to work with you again. Or be with you again. Like, I'm not sure which direction this is going. I'm not really feeling like someone is like overly in love with you or anything. They're just really thinking about you and they want that opportunity to connect with you, probably to see if there is a connection or to see how they're actually feeling about you. That's what I got to baby. I don't know if you know who this person is, but you got your cat back today after a year not seeing her. Oh, that is so sweet. I'm glad you got her back. I'm sorry if Beastie's getting anyone's cats going. Beastie! Beastie! What are you looking for? What are you looking for? She's looking for something. I don't know. Searches, general reading. General reading. General reading. Let's see. Ooh, what's going on? Huh. I'm glad it got better. The first one was, I was worried, but it's getting better. There's good energy here. I feel like there was some sort of thing that has happened, but whatever it was, I do feel like you've learned and grown and healed from whatever that was, because you have the star here. So I do feel like the universe is blessing you with a new beginning or a new start of something, because I feel like you're done of this healing. You know, the star also represents the healing of whatever the swords represents to you, whatever grief or hurt that you had before. The Nine of Cups, I do feel like things are going to get better as well with the Queen of Wands. So whatever that was, things are improving. You know, the Nine of Cups is kind of like just having that success, you know, things just coming together, even some romance, good news, and all that sort of thing. Things improving a lot. I can feel that. The Queen of Wands too. Just feel like there might even be a new love, or your love is growing stronger. I'm not quite sure what this is, because I do feel like there's some romance going on here. The Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I can feel that affection and the passionate energy. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's kind of like more than one person who is causing some of this energy, because I kind of feel like you're popular. Like more than one person is wanting that attention from you, or give you that affection and loving energy. Huh. For hubby, Violet. Not for, yeah. So for Violet, hubby's future plans and intentions with me. Will it always be about finances, financial needs of the business? Okay, so what's hubby's future plans and intentions for Violet? What are hubby's future plans and intentions for Violet? Will it always be about financial needs and business? What are hubby's future plans and intentions with Violet? I never know where to put these things. Okay. For the Three of Cups, I do feel like there's this energy of disappointment. I do feel that. Some disappointment, some regret about stuff. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles is also in the dark. They're all in the dark. I do feel like there's some thinking. But at the same time, I feel like your hubby's not really ready to talk about it either. I'm kind of just feeling the energy. There's definitely some decisions that need to be made with the Two of Swords. I'm feeling like there's some sort of emotional detachment between you and your hubby right now. So I don't know if it's just because they are putting all their time into the business and the financial situation, not really opening their energy for anything else right now. The Ten of Pentacles, you know, generally about commitment, but I feel like the commitment is a little bit unstable right now. Not that they're unfaithful to you or anything, just the commitment in being the husband that you want him to be is kind of, you know, yeah. So I got for you, Violet. I feel like that's not really the energy, or not really what he is thinking about right now, or putting any focus and energy into right now. Hi, Dream. You're welcome, Violet. Sorry it wasn't a better reading. Santa, love reading about my ex. Okay, so love reading for Santa about their ex. Love reading for Santa about their ex. What does Santa need to know about their ex? Ooh, your ex still loves you. You see that? There is still love there. The Eight of Wands in the light. I do feel like they are thinking about taking action towards you or coming towards you. They are thinking about it. I'm not sure if they're going to, but I do feel like they are thinking about it. There is still love there. The Two of Pentacles is in the dark. So I do feel like, I feel like they're, even though they're thinking about it and there's still love there, they're not really putting any focus in deciding that they're going to go forward with taking any action. They're just kind of like thinking about it, but not really, getting up and going to make that decision. The Four of Wands is in the dark as well. So I do feel like there's an energy of struggling with finding that balance of manning up and getting back together with you, or whatever the energy is, and not doing anything and like doing something, kind of like torn between the two energies. Yeah, I do feel like they do realize the problems and the reason why that there are your ex, but there is still feelings there. There's definitely some unfinished business going on there for sure. Hi, Miss Moonlight. How are you? Just got out of work. Nice. Sama. General reading for Sama. General reading for Sama. Ooh, the Page of Wands. For the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords, I do feel like somebody's thinking about you and wanting to reach out to you. I feel that with it. Page of Wands too being in the light, I do feel like this person has an idea and they're just inspired and they want to know more about you. So I don't know if they heard about you from someone else or if it's someone you met recently. But I do feel like they want to learn more about you. They're excited about it too. There is a Temperance. With the Temperance too, I am feeling that love and romance and potential relationship beginning between you and this person. There is the King of Pentacles, so I do feel like this person is very confident in you and getting to know you and having that connection and building something with you. The King of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like they want to take actions towards you. So I don't know if you know who this person is, but they do have good intentions. They do have you on their mind, and they're kind of like really wanting this energy to work out. They're very confident in this decision. They're well balanced in this decision. So that is some exciting energy. So we got for you, Sama. SMS. Cancer admitted he likes me. Is he being honest? Ooh. So is the Cancer who admitted that they liked SMS, were they being honest? What is this Cancer's intentions towards SMS? Huh. For the World of being in the dark, I'm feeling like I'm feeling like they feel like there's still more to discover about you. Like they haven't discovered everything there is about you. Like their cycle with you isn't done. Maybe it's just beginning. I'm also feeling there's this energy of delaying success. So I don't know if it's just them telling you that they like you and all this sort of energy, but not quite certain or not quite confident in where this energy or this connection is going in the future. Because you do have the Nine of Wands as well. So I do feel like they're wanting that connect, or they feel like some sort of connection, but they're not quite sure exactly what this connection is. They're wanting, is this just kind of like a lust? Is this love? Like, is this a real relationship or just kind of a thing? I feel like they're still trying to figure that out. I'm also feeling there's this energy of wondering what their boundaries are. Cancers really like to have boundaries. So I don't know if it's about wondering if you can respect their boundaries or if they're wondering what your boundaries are as well. For the Tower being in the dark, I just feel like they're trying to figure things out. They want to know exactly what its connection is. So I do feel like they are being honest when they say that they like you, but I feel like they're still not 100% certain about where this relationship is going to go. They're still trying to figure out what the balance is. Their balance with meeting your needs, their needs, or whatever is going on between the two of you and how to work things out. Yeah. That's what I got. Hi, Lily. How are you? If you want to write a join in the list, join in the chat, you can join the list. You can write join with your question, and Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot's not a real person. It's just kind of like a robot thing that keeps track of the list for me. You're welcome, SMS. Mia! Welcome. Will my Libra move on? So will Mia's Libra move on? Will Mia's Libra move on? Let's see. Will Mia's Libra move on? For the Seven of Swords. I feel like moving on is going to be a challenge, but I feel like they will move on. It's definitely going to be challenging for them. Yeah. I also feel like there's this energy of moving on without really telling you how they're really feeling. So do you feel like your Libra still has feelings towards you and they're trying really hard not to tell you what they're feeling? For the Six of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of them as well. Feeling like it's not just that it's going to be hard, but also feeling like things should have worked out differently than what it did. There is the Four of Pentacles in the dark, too. I do feel like if you were to reach out to them again, that they would be more willing to come back, but they know that you're the one that has to reach out to them. They're not going to try to reach out to you. For the Two of Swords, I do feel like they have some difficult decisions to make, but they're still emotionally attached to you. Yeah. I feel like they are going through a phase of recovering from this or healing from this. They're trying to move on. So I do feel like they are trying really hard to move on. I feel like they know that they made some wrong choices. They can't commit. Libras have a very difficult time making decisions. They have regret. Yeah, Libras, that's one thing that Libras kind of don't like, especially the male ones. They really do not like to make decisions. Or they don't like to be rushed to make decisions either. Okay, yeah. Your Libra probably needed a lot more time than what was available. You can't wait forever, you know. I don't blame you at all, but for a whole year. Okay. Huh. Yeah, they can be complicated. Angel Dreamer, general reading for the next month in career. General reading for the next month in career for Angel Dreamer. What is going on with Angel Dreamer's career? What's going on with Angel Dreamer's career for the next month? There's too many cards there, one at a time. What's going on with Angel Dreamer's career? Okay. For the Eight of Swords is in the light. So I do feel like there's this energy of feeling a little bit stuck and maybe feeling a little bit restricted on what areas you can improve in your career. I feel like there's an opportunity to change, but I also feel like there's energy of being fearful of making any changes as well. Not quite sure what that is about, but you have the moon. So I do feel like there's good moon energy around you in general. I also feel like there's an energy of trusting your intuition and facing some of the fears that may be happening with the Eight of Swords, as well as having some growth in your career as well. So I don't know if this little change or whatever this decision is that may make it change for you, that is you're not really wanting to take that change, may open up an advancement or growth in the career that you have, or in finding a career that you will excel in, whatever the case is for you, if you're in one already or if you're looking for one. Because I do feel like the Ace of Wands is like the potential of success, and good positive starts are happening if you feel optimistic and you allow the changes to occur, you know, and just allows them to happen naturally. For the Four of Cups being in the dark, I do feel like there's also energy about taking time to think things through, but at the same time making sure that you are making a move forward, and little small decisions can make big impacts on your decisions as well. So if you don't want to change anything too quickly, maybe just make one small change, and that may make things progress the way it's supposed to be naturally as well. That's what I thought. Hi Tay, how are you? Content, general reading for content, general reading for content, general reading for content, general reading for content. Let's see. Ooh, the King of Wands. That's some good energy. I just feel like you're going to feel powerful. You're going to feel like things are just falling into place for you this week. I just feel like confidence, you know, keeping up with responsibilities and all that sort of good energy. I can feel that for you. For the King of Wands as well, I do feel like you're going to get respect or some kind of recognition or success, some sort of thing like that in work. You also have the Judgment in the dark. So I do feel like There may be some changes. I'm not quite sure if you're prepared for the changes or you may hesitant with the changes that may be happening. For the Two of Wands being in the dark, I do feel like there's also an energy of you reaching those personal goals. So I don't know if it's like making a little bit of changes in order to really reach those personal goals. That's kind of like with the Judgment. I kind of feel like a little bit of hesitant or a little bit of fear or something. But I do feel like, you know, if you go along with this, you're going to be able to reach your goals. But if you don't, I feel like more things will be delayed. Because I feel like you're on top of things and things are going to go your way. I feel like, you know, you have that fiery, passionate energy going on with your work. I really feel like this is a work reading for you. I feel like things are changing, transforming for you as well. But there's some good energy here. Hi, Slippa. How are you? Shilpa, if you want to join the list, just write !join with your question and Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot is not a real person, so you'll have to write join in order for your question to be added to the list before your question. Spiritual Goddess, past life reading. Ooh, Sagittarius. Past life reading for Sagittarius. Let's see. Past life reading for Spiritual Goddess. Past life reading for Spiritual Goddess. Spiritual Goddess is a Sagittarius. Past life reading for Spiritual Goddess is Sagittarius. Ooh. I feel like in your past life, Spiritual Goddess, that you were a warrior. And I feel like you made victory in whatever you did with your being a warrior. Do you feel like you made victory? That you made some changes? I feel like you have like a really good focus. And whatever your ideas were, whatever decisions you made during your time being a warrior made a big impact. For the Emperor, I also feel the Emperor is kind of like what you did, but I feel like what you did was what I was saying. I feel like you were that warrior, and you did make a good decision. You made good changes. You made good progress, like victory, right? I do feel that energy as well. For the Page of Pentacles, this is what challenges you faced. So I'm feeling like there was some good communication here, but I feel like maybe there was some sort of thing with the communication that ended up by not ending well, or something was miscommunicated, that maybe like some sort of accident may have happened. And I feel like that was a challenge that you were faced with. And the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is supposed to represent how you passed away. Because it's Two of Wands, I do feel like you're prepared for changes, you're prepared for some sort of victory or something, but you took too long to make that final decision, and something happened where you passed away. For the Judgment, I feel like this is how it is influencing your life now. So I don't know if you take more time in judging your decisions moving forward, or you take more time judging yourself and judging your own life choices because of the mistake that you made in your past, because you had all this victory and you had all this success, and then last minute something went wrong, and you're kind of still fearful of that happening again. It's a challenge that you're facing right now, but now that you know that it's kind of like a past life thing and it's not in this life, maybe you can let it go and not let that affect you, making judgments on whatever's coming for you, or, you know, whatever has to come, and making those decisions. That's what I got. Ta, how does Miles feels towards me, please? Okay, so for Tay, how does Miles feel towards Tay? How does Miles feel towards Tay? Ooh. The Knight of Wands is in the dark. Huh. I feel like just because the Knight of Wands is in the dark, I'm kind of feeling like kind of like a sweet talker type person. I don't know if they're like trying to rush into things without making a full commitment to things as well. It's kind of like feeling that energy. So I do feel like they do want to sweet talk to you. They do want something with you, but I feel like they're not really in it, or they're not really putting a lot of thought into the long-term goal of what they're trying to accomplish towards you right now. There is a Hierophant, so I do feel like there's still more things that they need to learn about you, or there's more things that you need to learn about them as well. Yeah, I'm also feeling there's this energy of I don't know if it's just the two of you have like different traditions or different beliefs in certain things that may be a little bit of why they're hesitating to make a full commitment to you, even though they have a hot, fiery, passionate energy. You know, just because in the dark it's kind of like, oh, I'm not going to rush into anything. I don't want, or I do want to rush into this passion, but I don't want to make a commitment at the same time. If that makes any sense. For the Nine of Swords being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of them worried about feeling trapped, or worried about feeling that they're going to get in too deep. Even though they want to take actions towards you, but then they don't want to get in too deep. They don't want to be too exposed emotionally, you know? Yeah, I feel like they're overthinking a lot of this energy. The King of Wands. I do feel like they do want to take action towards you, and they do have feelings for you. They are thinking about you. They do want to learn more things about you. I feel like the struggle is about making that full commitment, being completely loyal and honest with you. They're just kind of like struggling with that. I don't know if it has anything to do with their past. I kind of feel like there's a little bit of past energy going on here as well. But I feel like whatever your instincts and intuition is telling you about Miles, you're probably right. You know, there is feelings here. There is all that passion and stuff. But we are a long distance. Oh, okay, that's probably what that is. That would make total sense, because I'm like, there's hot, fiery passion here, but then there's like, I can't commit to this. Okay, that's probably what that is. They don't know how to, like, who's going to decide to move where. I see. Long distance ones makes things difficult. Eliza, what the woman watching my Facebook account too? YA, the woman watching my Facebook account too. What does she want to know? Okay, so why is A watching Eliza's Facebook account? Why is A watching Eliza's Facebook account? Why are they doing that? I feel like it's to cause trouble, but I don't know. Let's see. The tower is in the dark. I do feel like whatever it is, I feel like they feel guilty about something. I'm not quite sure what they feel guilty about, but I feel like they're watching you so that they don't feel guilty. I don't know what happened to my camera, but I'm going to try to Make it work again. There we go. I think it's spinning. There we go. For the Knight of Swords. For the Knight of Swords, I do feel like there's this energy of them watching your account just because they're bored. I also feel like they have nothing else to do right now besides watch your channel or watch your Facebook page for whatever reason. The Five of Wands being in the dark. I do feel like they're having some inner conflict about what they think about you. Not quite sure. I just feel like they're just kind of scrolling and just judging whatever it is. The Fool is in the light, but I feel like they kind of know that they feel foolish for doing this, is what I'm really feeling. I feel like they're kind of like hopeful to find something to cause drama with you, but so far I feel like they haven't really found anything legit that they can go on. But that's what I got. You see now? Oh, okay. Hi, T Max. How are you? Tammy, who is sending or sent a negative energy spell to cause stagnation and heartache for Tammy? So who is sending or sent a negative energy spell that caused stagnation and heartache to Tammy? Okay, so who's causing this negative spell towards Tammy? Who is this person? I don't want to come out. Who is this person that is sending a negative energy or some kind of negative spell towards Tammy about stagnation and heartache? I feel like it was a male just because of the King of Swords, but I do feel like there is that masculine energy here. I also feel like this person felt like they were being challenged, but I feel like this is like an ex-person, so I feel like you've dated this person or this person wanted to date you. Neither it didn't work out or you didn't date them for whatever reason. For the Eight of Swords as well, I'm kind of like feeling the energy of just because it's in the dark, just kind of like feeling this energy that they blame themselves for things, but they want a clear perspective of something, and they're just releasing their own negative energy, and I guess they're probably, I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or if they're just having all these negative thoughts and feelings and just kind of like sending it away, and it's just like going towards you because that's who they are thinking about while they're going through this, because the Two of Cups is in the dark. So I do feel like this person was not ready to commit at the time. They struggled with communication. They realized there was a lot of misunderstandings between you and them. I feel like there was a lot of tension, broken trust and stuff. I don't know if they lied to you. I feel like you've had arguments with this person before. There is a Seven of Wands in the dark. So I also feel like there's, definitely some communication thing went completely wrong, and they are feeling really angry about it. So I don't know if, I feel like it's more like them just projecting their negative energy and just kind of like going towards you because they are thinking about you. So I got... So Gabby, the feelings of Odalis, Aries, towards me. Okay, so what Aries? Gabby's, oh, let's see. So what are the feelings of Odalis, the Aries, towards Gabby? Gabby's a Capricorn and an Aries, huh? Capricorn and an Aries. That is a strange energy. Aries, let's see. Aries. Is Aries close to a cusp? Is Aries close to a cusp? No. Okay, so pure Aries and a Capricorn. There's some fire there. There's some romance there. Okay, so for the Three of Wands, I do feel like there's this energy of them wanting to make that move, wanting to take action, wanting to have that energy, but at the same time, they're not putting any action into it. You know, they want to have that clear vision, but that clear vision isn't clear. There's kind of like obstacles in the way. There's kind of like challenges in the way. There's kind of all these things. But they do have good feelings for you. You know, the Knight of Cups, there's all those good feelings, right? He's like the romantic type person. I feel like he's ready for these new excitements. He's ready for this new energy. He's ready for these changes. He's ready for the attraction, connection. Also feel this energy of him getting easily bored as well, though. So I don't know if it's just wanting to take action too quickly for you, and they know that they need to slow down, and that's kind of like the obstacle that they're facing, is that they can't go as fast towards a Capricorn as they would someone else. There is the Empress there, so there is romance, there is love, there is a connection. The Knight of Pentacles as well. There's a lot of romance. You know, Aries can be very romantic and very straightforward in the intimacy department. Yeah, I did a love reading for an Aries. I don't know if you've seen that video or not, to know more about their personalities. With the Knight of Pentacles being in the light, I do feel like this person also wants to be like that protector, wants to work harder and being that person for you, but they are realizing that it is going to be a challenge. There is going to be some things that they're going to have to be in more control of than just going too fast. Like, they know they're going to have to slow down and take things a little bit slower than what they're wanting. Maybe they're struggling with going too slow, or going, like, if they're not going too fast towards you, maybe they're struggling with going too slow. Not quite sure what that energy is, but there is a lot of good feelings there between the two of you, or at least on his part, there's a lot of good feelings, good romantic energy. He does feel like he does want a lot of intimacy, that fiery passion energy. Hi, Ivo. How are you? Sherry, what does Spirit want me to know at this time? For Sherry, is there any spirits that want to come and give Sherry a message? Is there any spirits that want to come and give Sherry a message? There's a Lover's card that wanted to come out. So maybe there's love coming your way. Let's see. For Sherry, what does any spirits want to come and give Sherry a message? Is there any spirits that want to come and give Sherry a message? Is there any spirits that want to come and give Sherry a message? Let's see. For Sherry. Okay. Oh, what is this about? I feel like this is about a lover, because the lovers did want to come out. So I do feel like this energy is them telling you about some sort of love connection. Either one that you have now, or the one you had before, or the one you will have in the future. I'm not quite sure which one they are talking about. But the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like this person is not going to contact you. If you want to be in contact with this person, you're going to be the one that needs to reach out to them. Also feeling there's this energy of I feel like this person may be irresponsible and like a reckless, not a really good influence towards you. I feel like this person, I don't know if this person is like a workaholic or someone who's really focused on their work and not really motivated into a serious relationship. There is a king, the Knight of Swords. I don't know why I want to say the King of Swords. For the Knight of Swords, I feel like this person definitely does not want a commitment or is not ready for a commitment right now. I do feel like this person is like one of those people that are really easy to get going or really easy to get into some sort of conflict, argument, that sort of thing about. I'm not sure if you know who this person is. I'm not quite sure how there's a love connection between you and this person, but there seems to be from Spirit. There is the Five of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of them not wanting to fight with you, not wanting. So I don't know if this person does want your forgiveness or does want to forgive you. I'm not quite sure what this is. Because I feel like they're done fighting. They don't want to fight with you anymore. And they do want you to know that. That's what I got for you, Sherry. I'm not quite sure if you know who this person is or who I'm talking about, but their energy is gone. That is all they had to say. Hi, Scott. How are you? Everyone, if you haven't checked out Scott's channel, you should go check him out. He's an amazing reader as well. I don't know how you keep track of your list, Scott. I'd be lost without Nightbot. Scott is a pro at that. Disha, will P reach out to me again? No contact situation or is dating someone else? Huh, so for Disha, will Diksha reach out again? Will P reach out to Diksha is what I was trying to say. No contact situation or is he dating someone else? Okay, so is P dating someone else? What is P's energy towards Diksha? Let's see. There we go. Let's see. There is some energy here. The stars in the dark. For the star in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of having some sort of creative, emotional, communicational block of some sorts. I'm feeling like they're hoping to connect with you again or hoping to reach out to you again. Or I don't know if they're like hoping that you're going to reach out to them. I just feel like they're hoping for something. The Strength card is in the light. So I don't know if they're just believing that you're going to reach out to them and they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. And if you do, that you do. If you don't, I feel like they're going to feel bad about it, but I feel like they're also going to move on about it. I'm not quite sure what that is about. The Ten of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like there's this energy of feeling a little defeated, feeling a little bit powerless that things didn't work out between the two of you or aren't working out the way they're wanting it to work out. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But I also feel like they're not done. Like your connection with them, they don't feel like their connection with you is done yet. But I'm not really feeling like any romantic energies towards you, but I also feel like they're still kind of like holding on to you for whatever reason. Like their energy is kind of like still attached to you for whatever reason. The Four of Wands is being in the dark. I do feel like there's this energy of them restricting their progress. Like I feel like they're not going to make progress with reaching out to you. I just feel, but I do feel like they are hopeful that you will reach out to them. They are believing, they're having that strength that they're using their animal instincts, or they're trying to use their animal instincts that you're going to reach out to them. Yeah, that's what I got. But I don't feel like them dating anyone else. I feel like their energy or their connection is attached to you right now, and they haven't been able to let go of that energy in order to date someone else. So They need to like get over that before they can start dating someone else. To do Kushi, do I say your name right? Kushi? I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right. I feel like I'm so bad at saying people's names. I'm sorry. Do you have a question? Oh, you do have a question. What is Amit wants to tell me? No contact situation. I see it now. What does Amit want to tell Kushi? No contact. What do they want to tell them? What do they want to tell Kushi right now? What do they want to tell Kushi right now? What do they want to tell Kushi right now? Ooh, Two of Pentacles. For the Two of Pentacles, I do feel like they are thinking or they're wanting to tell you that they do want another chance with you. I don't feel like it's a good connection between the two of you, but I do feel like they are thinking that they want a second chance, another chance with you, another go with you. I also feel like there's this energy of them they know that it's not the right timing, and they also know that they can't change who they are. So they can't change whatever happened between the two of you. They feel like they can't change that, and they know they can't change that. They're not going to take any actions towards you, but they are thinking about it. They are kind of wanting it. The Seven of Cups, they do know that they struggle with making commitments, and they're not really ready to make a commitment either, but they are thinking about you. The Two of Wands is in the dark. They can't see a future with you just because they don't want to have that commitment, but they are thinking about you. They do want a second chance. They do want to make things up for you, but they do fully realize that they can't change who they are. That's what I got. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's what I got. Lily, does my ex know what I'm aware of? His cheating. Okay, does my ex know that I'm aware of his cheating? For Lily, so does Lily's ex know that Lily is aware of their cheating? Ooh, there was a devil there. So he probably knows and doesn't really care. But let's just see what the cards have to say. Does Lily's ex know that Lily is aware of his cheating? Now I'm just feeling that energy that he's kind of like a little devil like that, but let's just see. Okay, that one was not it, I guess. It just did not want to come out right, so there we go. Okay, for the Emperor, I do feel like he's kind of like, I'm just kind of like feeling this energy that he's very confident in who he is and doesn't really care what anybody thinks about him because he feels like he is doing whatever it is right. I feel like he's probably not doing whatever he's doing right, but I do feel like your ex kind of like is feeling that. For the Queen of Pentacles, being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of them just being miserable and things are not just working out the way they want them to work out. I feel like they're kind of like jealous that you're kind of just moving on or you're just doing your thing. Finally, there's jealousy there. There is the Four of Cups in the dark. So do you feel like they are thinking about you? I feel like them thinking about you is emotionally draining for them as well. I feel like with the Four of Cups definitely confirms that they know that you were cheating on them. Yeah, I feel like they know that. I feel like they're kind of like having this little pity party with themselves. And the 21, I don't know why I was going to say 21. It's the 21 card, yes, but the World being in the dark. I kind of do feel like there's this energy of them not feeling like they can't start a new cycle. They can't start, like they can't move on because of how they're feeling right now, and that isn't really affecting them. But that's what I got for you, Lily. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that he knows that he was cheating. Dream. For Dream, what's coming in finances? What's coming in finances? Dream, what's coming in finances? What's coming in finances for Dream? For the Seven of Pentacles being in the light, I do feel like there's this energy of something beginning. So I don't know if you've started something already, or if you started, thinking about ways to make your finances better. Because I feel like the seed has already been planted. I feel like there's going to be, like, you're going to be able to get things done. You're going to be able to evaluate your progress. And, like, I don't know if you're, like, been harvesting some resources. But I feel like whatever it is, you're going to be able to push through and have that long-term success. With the Magician being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of not feeling as confident or not feeling as determined with this, even though you know what to do, you know what things need to be done. I just feel like there's this energy with, just because the Magician is in the dark, is not having that confidence, not having that determination and that energy to make progress as you're hoping for, even though it seems like you do. The Six of Swords, I feel like you're moving on, you are making progress, but at the same time, like, you are moving forward, you are overcoming the obstacles. I do feel like gradual changes are coming as well. For the Judgment, I do feel like there's a beginning of something is happening between the seed being planted here with the Seven of Pentacles, and with the Judgment, I have that rebirth kind of feeling, that renewal feeling. I do feel like things are going to get better. I feel like you're just going to come to a mutual understanding, like just an understanding with someone. I don't know if this person is like someone who is going to be able to provide you some resources or some information about how to fix your finances, but I do feel like it's going to improve. Hi, Jazz. You're welcome, Sherry. So for Violet, is the universe going to come together for what my son and I both need and want to? Okay, so is the universe going to come together for Violet and her son for what they want to come together? So for Violet, is the universe going to come together for Violet and her son? Is the universe going to come together for Violet and her son on what they both need and want to do? Ooh, the moon. I feel like some things are going to be a mystery. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to try to fix my camera again. I don't know why it keeps doing that tonight. Let's see if I get my camera fixed. It's spinning. There we go. Hopefully it will come back on. You do have the moon in the light, so I do feel like there's this energy of trusting your intuition, trusting what things. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. I feel like you or your son, or the two of you together have this vision, and it's just about making that vision a reality without having any fears about this vision. I feel like my camera moved on me. Oh well. For the King of Wands being in the light, I do feel like, the King of Wands is about business and taking that energy and putting it to use. So I do feel like the universe will come together for you. If you put in the hard work, if you put in that energy that is needed, and if you're not having fears or second guessing about yourself, and you are making those decisions to make those moves or to make the universe come together for you. The Knight of Wands, it is going to take some work. It is going to be challenging. There is a Fool here, so I do feel like there is the beginning of a journey. I feel like if you're hopeful and optimistic about it and have that courage for this adventure, that things will work out. The Ten of Cups is in the dark. So I'm not quite sure if this is like a long-term goal, because I'm kind of like feeling it's a short-term goal because of the world. The Ten of Cups is in the dark. I'm also feeling like it also depends on the rest of the family for some reason. Just because of the Ten of Cups, I feel like the family may be, I don't know, the family's not on board with you and your son, or if that is going to cause some sort of trouble, or just trouble of you and other people expressing yourselves and how to make this work. I just feel like it's going to be a difficult phase. I feel like it's going to be more difficult on your son than you. So I'm not quite sure what this is about, but that's what I got. You're welcome, Violet. You have a good night too, Violet. Grace, what were the thoughts of Nick the Pisces on my Instagram story last night? Thank you. Okay. So what were the thoughts of Nick the Pisces on Grace's Instagram story last night? So what were the thoughts of Nick the Pisces thoughts on their Instagram? If Nick is a Pisces, I could just imagine what was on his mind. They are very imaginative. Let's just see. Interesting. Magician card. I feel like that's kind of like what I was thinking originally, that they really thought of some imaginative thing going on there. For the Two of Swords, I feel like they couldn't really decide of what they thought. I feel like they had different thoughts of what your Instagram post was about. I'm not quite sure what it was about, but with the Magician, I do feel like they were a little bit, visualizing things or imagining things. I don't feel like it was anything negative, just that Pisces energy, For the Six of Cups being in the dark, I do feel like they were reminiscing about something from the past, or kind of felt haunted by the past. I'm not quite sure what you did, but I do feel like it did trigger something from the past. And they're kind of holding on to that thought for what was, whatever it was, The Ace of Cups, I do feel like they do care about you. They do realize that there is a connection, or it did wake up some sort of emotional awareness for whatever that was. But that's what I got, Grace. I'm not quite sure what it was about, but it definitely caught their attention. Hi, wife to be. How are you? Hi, Ariana. That's not Ariana. That's Aries, spiritual guidance. I'm not sure if you're Ariana or someone else. Ariana keeps changing her name on me. People keep changing the name and then I get lost on whose that is. My camera is fixed. I don't know why my camera keeps coming and going, but sorry about that. What are Adia's thoughts regarding marrying Shrama? What are Adita? I wonder if I'm saying that right. Adita's thoughts regarding marrying me last night. Let's see. This one really want to come out. I feel like they had mixed feelings. This is what I'm feeling. What are the thoughts of Aditya? Thoughts regarding marrying Shrama? Ooh, there was love there. Okay. I feel like these are not the right spot. There we go. For the Justice, I am really feeling that they had mixed feelings. I'm not quite sure why, but I feel like I do feel like they had mixed feelings about it. I feel like their mind, what they were thinking and what they're feeling was a little mixed up there. I'm also feeling there's this energy of them trying to think practical about the whole situation as well. But there's the Ace of Cups, so they do love you. They do care about you. They do enjoy the romance, love, intimacy. They enjoy all of that stuff. They do have a good connection. They do have a lot of compassion and love and all that sort of thing for you. For the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like there's an energy that they know that they're going to have to work a little bit harder in getting I don't know if they feel like they have to work a little bit harder on themselves in order to be completely on board with marrying you. I'm not quite sure what that connection is, but there is the Five Wands, so there is all that hot, fiery, passionate energy, right? I just feel like there's a little bit of don't really want to say hesitation. They just feel like they're gonna have to work a little bit harder than maybe anticipated. I'm not quite sure what that is for them. Or if it's just about working harder in general, like really working harder just to make the money to pay for it. I can feel like it can go that way as well. For the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like there's more things that they want to say to you about this. They do want to talk to you about this more. For the Page of Pentacles as well, I'm feeling it's because in the light, I feel like they're being responsible. They do know that there's going to be money or enough money. I feel like money is the thing that they're thinking about. I do think they are going to work more. They are going to get money. I don't know if I feel kind of like feeling like they're going to get money from family because it's the Page of Pentacles to help with this wedding as well. So that I feel like they don't want you to worry about the money part of marrying you. If that makes any sense. But that's what I got. Aries, spiritual guidance. What is my boyfriend's next series of actions and intentions for our connections. So what is Aries spiritual guidance? Boyfriend's next serious actions and intentions. Okay. One at a time, one at a time. So for Aries spiritual guidance, what is her boyfriend's serious what is Aries serious boyfriend's actions and intentions to their connection? BC is gonna come and say hi again. Sorry about that. She's going to be noisy. Ooh, I feel like there's a little bit of doubting themselves. Or doubting the energy or the connection. What is that about? Oh, Beastie. For the Ace of Swords, being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of them. I feel like there's more things that they want to tell you. There's more things that they want to talk to you about, and I do feel like they are taking it seriously. You know, it's the Ace of Swords, so they are taking it seriously. I do feel like, even though it's in the dark, I do feel like they are trying to speak their truth. They may not feel that way, but I do feel like they feel that way, even though it's in the dark. I do feel like their judgment may be a little bit off for whatever reason, though. The Four of Swords is also in the dark. And so I do feel like there's this energy of them wanting to make a move, not wanting to move too fast, and wanting to have a new... They want to go back and talk about something over again is what I'm feeling. Not quite sure what that is about, but I feel like they want to go back and rediscuss something with you before they decide what their next actions and intentions are towards you. There is a Seven of Wands in the dark too, so I do feel like they want to take their time and not rush into anything. I'm also feeling like, I feel like they might have misunderstood something, and I do feel like they want to clear up any communication or misunderstanding or anything like that. The Temperance, I do feel like whatever they're thinking and how they're feeling is not really matching up. So maybe that is what they want some clarity about. But I do feel like they are thinking about it. You know, with the Four of Swords, they are thinking about taking that action towards you. Yeah, that's what I got. They're all in the dark, so I do feel like they are very much thinking about it, and they're trying to think if how they're thinking and how they're feeling is like matching up. BC! I know! I know! Poor BC, she wants all the attention. You're welcome, Aries. Jazz would like to know. Beastie! Hey! For Jazz would like to know B's current feelings and intentions. No contact. So what are B's current feelings and intentions towards Jazz with no contact? Oh, that's what it is. BC came just to talk to Miss Moonlight. BC is like, Miss Moonlight has my man, and she's not sharing. I know. BC, you want Miss Moonlight's man? She's gonna send him in a package, okay? She's gonna wait for him now. Take a photo. There we go. Take a photo. We'll print it out and we'll send it to BC. We'll tape it up for her. Okay, so for Jazz, what are B's current feelings and intentions towards Jazz? What are B's current feelings and intentions towards Jazz? B's energy is being hard to pick up. What are B's current feelings and intentions towards Jazz? What are B's current There we go. I feel like they're delaying some sort of change. You're delaying something with that death card. Excuse me. I do feel like whatever it is, they're like delaying a beginning of something. So I do feel like there's like a new beginning, but I feel like they're scared of this new beginning that's happening. They're resisting it. Excuse me. With the Ten of Swords being in the dark, again, I'm feeling like there's this beginning that is supposed to be happening. I feel like this beginning between the two of you is supposed to happen, but it hasn't. No contact, huh? I don't know if the two of you were like together before and that timing was not right, but now is the timing when you're supposed to be together, but you were already together, so that's probably why you're not together now. But it's like, if you would have waited, I don't know. Just try to like describe the energy that's going on here. The Emperor, I do feel like there is a good energy here, but the two of you are not together. The Two of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like, you know, there's no communication, there's no commitment, there's nothing going on here. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but the Emperor is like, now's the time to make a move. If anybody's gonna make a move, now's the time to make one. Yeah, I don't know if it was just the B wasn't ready for the commitment back then, or they weren't really in tune with how they were actually feeling during that time. But I do feel like if any of you are going to make a move towards each other, now's the time. I don't feel like B is going to put any. I don't feel like B put any thought into taking any kind of actions towards you or anything, or not thinking about any kind of intentions. But I do feel like there's a little bit of regret just because they know that things didn't. You're never in a relationship? Okay, huh? Okay. Interesting. I do feel like there's like some sort of thing that's supposed to begin between the two of you though, but I don't know what that is. Interesting. Alphonse, hi. Will Lisa miss me when she's visiting her brother these next 5 days? Okay, so will Lisa miss Alphonse while he's visiting her brother in the next 5 days? So will Lisa miss Alphonse while she is visiting her brother in the next 5 days? I would say yes. The Ten of Wands. I kind of like really feeling like she's struggling with going on this trip without you. Yeah. I feel like she's also worried about her responsibilities. So I don't know if like you're the one that's taking care of her place while she's gone or what that is about. Just kind of like feeling like she's really worried about the other responsibilities that she has. I feel like Lisa worries a lot though in general. The Empress is in the dark. I do feel like she is missing you. She's also I feel like she's missing you more than she normally would for whatever reason. The Knight of Pentacles, so I do feel like I don't know if she's like waiting for you to message you, like planning on messaging you through this. I feel like she's thinking about it if she hasn't. The Knight of Pentacles as well, I do feel like she's taking time to think things over, like really think about things, as well as Beastie, 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 come here, come here. Why are you so noisy? She's stressing about work. Oh, that's what that is. Because I'm like, she's so worried about the responsibilities. Okay. 5 Swords. She is thinking about you. She's thinking about you a lot. That's what I got, Alphonse. Sorry, BC is so loud. I am sorry about that. I'm gonna fix my camera again. Oh, why is it? There we go. It fixed itself. I didn't have to do anything. The list is closed. I guess it is almost 9 o'clock. Time went by so fast. Wife to be. What? What? I'm worried about saying his name wrong. What's Jacques? Jacques? Am I saying that right? Wants to tell me during this time of no contact. What is Jacques wanting to tell wife to be with no contact during this time of no contact? Let's see. Ooh, the Lovers. Oh man. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles is in the dark. I'm feeling like they're in denial of some sort of problems that are happening. I feel like they're frustrated about something. I feel like they're being a little impatient about something as well, and I feel like they're putting things off, like they're delaying things. I don't know if they're delaying communicating with you. I'm guessing they're delaying communicating with you because you said there's no contact. And I'm kind of like feeling that energy as well. For the King of Pentacles, I feel like they're in denial of some things. Like, I don't know what that is about. For the King of Pentacles, I'm also feeling there's this energy of working or focusing on their own personal growth or their own personal thing. I feel like they're kind of like putting their focus onto more work than like other things that is going on. For the Lovers is in the dark. So I do feel like they're kind of like at a crossroads where they need to make a choice or decision about something. I'm not quite sure what that is about either. Yeah. There is the 3 of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like whatever's going on, they do want to work things out. They do realize there's been some sort of change or something is changing. And I feel like they want to, I don't know what it is. I don't know if they want to like fix it or, because I do feel like they want some forgiveness with the 3 of Swords being in the dark. That's what I got. I'm not quite sure what he wants to tell you, but I do feel like that they do want your forgiveness, or they do want, yeah. I feel like they do realize that there's something going on here, but I feel like they're not going to take responsibility for it completely. They do need to know. They do need to know that they have to communicate with you. That's what I got. I don't know if that made any sense, but thank you for coming by, wife to 2. Wife to be. Wife to 2. I don't know why that was going to come. Nikia, are amidst attentions towards me. So what are amidst attentions towards Nikita? What are amidst attentions towards Nikita? Nikita. That one wanted me out. Oh, she texted you? Oh, that is awesome, Alphonse. I thought she was thinking about texting you. There you go. Okay, so amidst intentions towards you, Two of Pentacles, I feel like they're still kind of like trying to decide what those intentions are. They're still trying to figure things out for themselves. I do feel like whatever it is, they are looking for that mutual balance. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But I do feel like they do want some time with you, to communicate things with you. I feel like that is what their intentions. They do want to communicate things with you. I'm not quite sure what, but I do feel like that is what they're doing. They do want some of your time. So, or I don't know if they're like trying to figure out when's the best time to communicate with you, whatever this is. The Sun, I do feel like they do feel that good, positive energy when they are with you. I do feel like you make them feel youthful. They do like that energy. Yeah. For the Five of Cups being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of them wanting to improve things and wanting to let go of anything that was not working before. I do feel like they want to fix some sort of thing. Not quite sure what that is about either with the Five of Swords in the dark. There's two fives here, so I do feel like there's some changes and challenges that are happening with Amit, and I feel like he does want to work things out. I feel like he hasn't quite made up his mind about what their intentions are towards you yet, though. I feel like they're still thinking about it. They're still trying to figure things out. That's what I got. Nightbot is lying again. Miss Moonlight is way more magical than 43%. You're welcome. The queue is empty. Ooh. I thought Miss Moonlight had a question. What happened to Miss Moonlight's question? I'm done. I thought Miss Moonlight had a question. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Big old pile of rust bot. That's Nightbot, eh? Always lying. It was full. Oh man. Nightbot should always make room for Miss Moonlight. I guess Moonbeam will have to get out some oil or something and get rid of that rust. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all so much. Oil or rust? Moonbeam will have to get on it. Unrust the Nightbot. Thank you all for coming. I will see you on hopefully Sunday, but I don't know if I'll be back on Sunday, but I will definitely be back on Tuesday. So I hope I'll see you all then. Hope you all have a good night. And I'll see you next time. Bye.